The federal government and the leadership of the National Assembly have reached an agreement on the need to hold the planned hike in electricity tariff earlier slated to kick off from July 1st, 2020. The agreement was reached after Senate President Ahmed Lawan and Speaker of the House of Representatives Femi Gbajabiamila held meetings with President Muhammadu Buhari and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. Adeshewa Odushoga has details in this report.
When it comes to electricity supply in Nigeria, the popular opinion is that most people do not get value for their money. With this situation, many were shocked when the power sector announced a planned hike in electricity tariff to address revenue challenges in the sector. Increasing public outcry against the move is what necessitated this meeting of stakeholders in the power and public sector. At the end of the meeting, they all agreed on one thing, that the planned hike is coming at a wrong time.
The timing for any increase is not now. Definitely Nigerians are in a situation where if you cannot give them enough palliatives, you should not overburden them with additional responsibilities. So that has been settled, but we believe that going forward, this sector must experience some kind of reform. That is to say that the discourse and the junkers who took over the public enterprises or national assets must sit up, do their own part to ensure that there is electricity for our customers and consumers. But if government has some responsibilities, government too must fulfill its own obligations.
The hike, it's not going to be for everybody. We're working out a situation similar. That point needs to be made, where it's the top echelon, so to speak, for want of a better way to put it, of the society, perhaps I think 15% of the society, that the increase speaks to, not the general 80-85% of the rest of the country.
Cost reflective is a must for Nigerian economy, but it will be service-based cost so that the quality of service will go up and customers are willing to pay for quality service instead of wasting money on darkness. Now to do it, we have no choice, because if we don't, we'll have difficulty in meeting all our payment obligations. There's a lot of loan that is in place or will be in place, and if it is not commensurate with the income, the loans will be off the table.
The proposed increase of the electricity tariff, when imposed, would stop the continuous subsidy of electricity by the federal government, and customers will be made to pay the actual price of service rendered. But with the recent impact of the coronavirus on the country's economy, increasing an essential commodity such as electricity tariff would pose a greater challenge. To this effect, the postponed hike of the electricity tariff have now been postponed to the first quarter of 2021. Adeshewa Odushoga, TV360, Abuja.